Hi guys! So today I am going to make a video and I am doing it on my laptop because you know what? It's okay to do stuff on your laptop sometimes because I don't really want to go get the other one. There we go. It's very weird lighting in here. I know. I'm sorry. But okay, I really wanted to do this video because I just found these questions and it's 22 random questions and I've never heard these questions before. So we are going to do it. And I think, yeah, there's 22. And I'm going to just read this off. It's just going to be a one take, not edit, like all my videos. And, yeah, okay. So, first question is, and if you guys want to do these questions too, go right ahead. I might write them down below. If I don't, I'm sorry, but here we go. Number 1. How old are you? Oh, I already messed up. First question. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? I think I would want to be 24 or 25 because I want to be able to have my family going and you can drink. Legally. I mean, I'm not like an alcoholic or anything, I promise. I barely drink. I only drink on occasions. Okay. Moving on. But yes, 24 or 25 because I want to be married and have my kids. Okay. Number 2. Life is so short. Why do we do so many things we don't like and do so many things we don't do? That's a really good question. I think we do stuff that we don't like is because we like to impress people and we like to do stuff with groups and we don't like to be independent. A lot of people don't like to be the independent one, especially going through high school years. You like to be based on your groups. You like doing stuff with groups. You don't want to be the outcast. And a lot of things that people like to do, like if you are in, let's do this. If you are in cheerleading, you don't see cheerleaders doing like band a lot because it is, you just don't do that. It's a stereotype. Some people do. I'm just saying because there's not enough time, but if you want to do both, there's not even enough time to do both. So I think it's because people don't like doing stuff that other people don't really necessarily agree with, and you like doing stuff with groups. So I think that's why. And life is so short. You should do whatever you want. I learned that the hard way. Okay, number 3. What is one thing you like doing the most? What is one thing you'd most like to change about the world? I think the world right now is chaos. One thing I would want to change, I think really is people who aren't from America are probably going to think, oh my gosh, world, first world problems here. But I really think, I'm really going to say it, border control. It needs to be tougher because it really does, because you never know, and it could be in every country, and I'm just saying America because that's where I live. I'm saying in like everywhere, like border control, like more security needs to step up in places, especially in airports, because it is a big problem, and it's not just here in America, it's everywhere where things are happening, like planes are falling, Amtrak's are coming off the rails, like just things are happening everywhere, and there needs to be more security based on like everywhere, like everywhere transportation, you need to have security because it keeps everybody safe, and I just want everyone to be safe. So, yeah, I think I'm going to turn off that backlight because it's, like, really, really annoying. Okay. I can't reach it. Oh, no, it's too dark. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, guys. Can you see me now? Okay. So, yeah, just bump up the security and borders. Because you don't want anybody coming into your country that you have been here, and you don't want them coming in here illegally, and you want them to be citizens. So, yeah, border control, security, bump it up. Okay, number 4. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? I would definitely live my life differently. I would really focus on what I want the most out of my life. The things I want most out of my life are my relationship with my family, my relationship with Jesus Christ, and really being successful. But like, I really want to travel the world and volunteer places and be a teacher. So yeah, do what I want. Just do what I want, and just yeah. Get everything done where I can fast, like in my teen years, and like travel and do all that jazz. I don't want to think about that, because if your lifespan was 20, I'm 19 years old. No. I don't want to have to think about that, because I already feel old as it is. Okay, what am I at now? Number 5. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? Oh. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? I think I'm doing things right, because I'm not a fan of confrontation. So if I'm doing something wrong, I want to make it perfect. Like, especially if it's like helping out somewhere, like I want to make sure it's like, if it's not even my project, I have to make sure I'm doing what they say perfectly, exactly, straight in order. So I think, yeah, doing things right. Even though you mess up, but doing things right, I worry about the most. Number 6, if you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? To be yourself and don't let anyone tear you down. It happens in this world, but you stick up for yourself and you be you. Number 7, what's something you know you do differently than most people? What's something I do differently than most people? I say words different. I have sometimes, you guys, I don't know if you can hear on my videos, I do have an accent sometimes on certain words. There's accents. Yeah, I don't know. 8, what is one thing you have not done that you really want to do, and what is holding you back? I want to go skydiving so bad, but I want to go with somebody. I want someone to go with me. Like, I want my mom to go, but she's not going to do it ever. So maybe I might get my friend Michael up to do it if he really wants to do it. And that's what I really want to do. So, skydiving. Okay. 9. Are you holding on to something that you need to let go of? Of course. Everybody does that. I hang on to, which is a very bad quality of mine, and it's really okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. It's talking to my ex-boyfriend. There's only one I really still talk to this day, and it really just needs to stop, because it's just not good. Wow. This hair though. Hashtag that comb over. Yeah, I just need to stop. Just end it completely cold turkey. And I realized that if things go wrong with if whoever I talk to, I always end up going back after him, and which is bad, because I know he's always there, which is bad too, because he needs to move on as well. But yeah, that's one thing I keep holding on to, and my family keeps telling me to stop, and it's hard because he's the first guy I have ever loved, and it's still hard because he is my first love, and you never forget your first love. Number 10, if you had to move to a state or country besides the one you currently live in, where would you move to and why? I would move to England, because I am obsessed with it. I would love to live in Brighton, because it's more of like the countryside. Not really countryside, because it's still like a little city of Brighton. It's small, and London is really big, and I'm more of a small town girl now, which I love. I love having the community-based things, small town roles. It's a small city, and it's like very, very beautiful and neighborhoodly like, and I really like that. I love small towns. Number 11. Why are you you? We are getting deep. I am me because I am me. because it's who my parents have raised me to be. It's who has my Heavenly Father has made me into. It is who my friends have made me into. I am Emily because I believe in myself and I believe in what I believe in. I love to encourage people. I am a very big person on volunteering, and I always think you can always do something in this world to help somebody else out. Even if it is, if someone needs help with their groceries because they have a child and they're trying to do stuff, help them. Like, if you see someone struggling, help them. Like, I have a casino where I live, I've mentioned before, and I always try to help out the elders there. If they're struggling getting out of a walker into the chairs, I always try to help. And there's this lady who she couldn't figure out where to put the money is, so I helped her. Showed her where all the things were for her. Just helping. Volunteer. I'm Emily Marie Watkins because I am Emily Marie Watkins, and I'm proud to be who I am. Number 9. Nope, we're on 12. Which is worse, when a good friend moves away or losing in touch with a good friend who lives right here? Definitely losing a good friend, because I changed that. I'm moving that to a good friend who moves away because it's happening to me right now. My best friend Michael is in the Marines, and he's in North Carolina right now, and it really sucks because he is my best friend, and we FaceTime, but that's not the same. You need to have your best friend there with you, because it really sucks when you don't have your friends here with you. Plus, I'm moving, which even sucks because I'm moving away from all my friends here, which sucks. It just sucks losing a friend in general. Let's just say that. This video is getting long, and my videos are always so long. You guys are used to it. You're still here. You're still watching me. Number 13, what are you most grateful for? I am most grateful for my life, because my parents have given us a life that some people will never get to even see. And that's very sad to me, because I think everyone should have the same opportunities in life. And it depends on where you are and who you come from, but everyone can make better for themselves. My dad came from, if you know where Ohio is, Dayton, Ohio, it is pretty rough. And my dad came from a fatherless home, and he has built up this amazing, successful life. And for his girls, I have 2 older sisters, and me, I'm the baby, and my mom. So he has made this successful life for us, and I'm so fortunate, grateful for this. And I'm grateful for my Heavenly Father. 14. Would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones? Oh, this is like, would you rather? I feel like lose all my old memories, because there's nothing more. You're always moving forward with your life, and you can always make those memories, new people in your life. It's just like 51st Dates when she can't remember anything new. That has to be really hard. She only can remember whatever happened what happened after her accident. So I think would make new memories, because you're always moving forward in this life, and everything does become old eventually. Number 15. Has your greatest fear ever come true? Well, not yet. And it still scares me, so I don't want it to come true, and I don't want to have to face it anytime soon. Number 16. Do you remember that time 5 years ago when you were extremely upset? How does it really matter now? 5 years ago, I was 8th grade. I remember. I don't know why I was upset about that. It's really, I didn't need that stress on myself. It was, I didn't make the volleyball team in 8th grade, but I've never played volleyball in my life. All my friends were doing it. I wanted to do it. Didn't make the team. Actually, I went to go play at a different club, and I made the team, and I got some practice in, and I never played again after that season. So, yeah. It made a big deal about it, and I shouldn't have. 17. What is your happiest childhood memory, and what makes it so special? Oh my gosh, I have way too many memories with my family. Really, really good childhood memory. I think when I was living in Ohio, I think it was my 6th birthday, my brother came. I didn't think it was coming. And he got me, he's like, here's your birthday present, and it was a trash bag. But what was inside was a huge, like as tall as me, and I'm 5 foot, so I was really tiny, 6 years old, was a huge Winnie the Pooh bear. And it was so special because I kept it for years and years and years, and I loved it, and it just kept me and just made me remember my brother. And I have so many more in Florida trips, vacations, family, just family game night too, so. 18. Have you ever been with someone, said nothing, and walked away feeling like you just had the best conversation of your life? Yes! Yes! I've totally done that. I've just, like, been, like, if you just stand in a group of people. Or, my experience was, at the SAC is where all of your English, math, everything besides science classes were in at Elma College, where I went, and, this year. And it's called the SAC, and there's, like, this little area where, like, there's, like, cool chairs with, like, a little table that comes out, and if you just sit there and, like, you can literally don't know the person next to you at all. You don't say anything. You can make eye contact, or if you hear, like, a fight going by, or, like, people talking about something, you can just, you know it. You two are on the same wavelength, and, yeah, yep, I'm just agreeing with that. Yep. You guys probably don't understand what's going on in my head right now, so. That one. Number 19. Oh, here we go. If you just won $1 million, would you quit your job? No. No. I would definitely not quit my job because $1 million can go fast if you spend it wrong. Yes, you have a couple years, but you're good. You're set for a while. I would keep my job, save that money, keep it away for a rainy day. And keep it for when actually it's time to retire. And I am set. My kids are set. My grandkids are set for life. Number 20. What is the difference between being alive and truly living? The difference is truly living is you are going out and finding adventures and doing stuff that makes you happy. Being alive, you just walking down the street, doing the same old thing every day, living the same day over and over again. Living is you're going out and doing things, and that happens hard for me because I have developed, through my hardship this year, I have developed anxiety, and anxiety is not a friend, and it's really been like popping up more and more, especially because I'm moving. It's very hard. I get anxious and stuff, and I don't like it. But like, I even got anxious of going to go see Michael, and which is very weird because he's my best friend, but I got anxious about that, and I almost didn't go, but I'm so glad I did because I would not have got those memories I have with him now from being down there and I only got to see him for like 3 days, so. Number 21, what would you do differently if you knew if nobody would judge you? I think I would be more me. I wouldn't care much about my appearance. I wouldn't focus so much on this or that. I would literally just live life peacefully, nothing harming me, just walking with straight up confidence, which I have confidence, but I don't have straight up amazing walk without clothes on confidence. I just don't right now, and it happens. Sometimes you do get it, sometimes you'll lose it, and I'm trying to build it back up. But if no one judged me, I would literally be carefree. Carefree of a lot of things. That would be awesome. Number 22. Decisions are being made right now. The question is, are you making them for yourself, or are you letting others make them for you? Wow. This is a deep questionnaire, guys. I like this one. I love these deep topics. I really feel like I do what make others happy a lot in my life because I don't like confrontation, so I love making sure the people who I'm around are happy before I am myself. Yeah, I do let others, like my parents, which I bless my parents so much. They have, especially my father, he's very, very wise about a lot of things that I don't know yet. I'm only 19. But, yeah, I let others make decisions for me, which, not all the time, just certain things. And I really do think I should always go with my gut feeling, but that's not how I live my life. And I really should, because it is my decision, it's my life, which makes total sense. Why am I letting people make these decisions for me? But I do, and that's a really good thing Emily needs to work on. It's a good one Emily needs to work on. That's a good question. Everyone, think about that question, for real. That's deep. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Really think about this. Decisions are being made right now. The question is, are you making them for yourself, or are you letting others make them for you? That's a good question to end this video on. Alright guys, I love you so much. As always, thank you for the new subscribers. I don't even think you guys even know how happy that makes me. Especially when I see like just the videos, like the views of my videos, even if it's just by one. It makes me so happy. And makes me feel like I'm actually talking to people out there who actually like me. And it makes me feel just so happy and giddy, and it's just been very helpful like recently. I love y'all, and I will see you guys back here soon. Not too soon, but I love you guys. Bye.